Hey everyone, my name is Jazz, and for today's video, I'm going to be talking about a topic you guys have waited far too long for: how to warm up effectively. Personally, I believe the best possible way to warm up starts before you even start up your game. But if you're only interested in the in-game warm-up routine, then skip to the timestamp on screen right now. I believe there's a couple of things you can do before you play to make you perform better, both mechanically as well as mentally. First of all, you should make sure you have your responsibilities done for the day. This will clear up your head a bit to make sure you can completely focus on your game, instead of worrying about the other things you have to do that day, especially if they're important. Second of all, you should make sure you've eaten the right amount of food beforehand, not too much and not too little. When you eat too much food before playing, your body is mainly working on digesting that food. This can make you play slow and sluggish. But if you don't eat enough before playing, you also won't be able to play very well either. Your hands are weaker and your thoughts aren't as clear. Third of all, you should try meditation before playing. This will make you more focused and less nervous if you learn to do it well. A side effect of meditation for a lot of people is that it will actually improve the blood flow to your hands. And I've noticed this myself. My hands will literally heat up while meditating. Although this only started after a couple weeks of me doing it daily, so don't expect it to happen right away. If you want to start meditating but don't know where to start, I can recommend the Waking Up app by Sam Harris. It's actually really great. Finally, what you could do before playing is to make sure you drink enough water. Hydration is key to making your brain work well. It's also possible to drink tea or coffee to boost your gameplay. If you don't know what kind of drink is best for you, make sure to watch the video I made about the different kinds of drinks players use to boost their gameplay. Now, let's get into the actual warm-up routines you should try. I'd recommend to use a warm-up map in creative first. I'm going to be talking about 3 maps I personally like as examples, but I know there's other options out there as well, so if you have your own, don't worry about it, it'll probably be fine. But let's start with the one I have the most experience with myself this season: the Bizzle warm-up map. The reason I like this map is because you can warm up really well in a short amount of time. I usually like to start with either my aim or just the simple edit course. This way I can warm up one mechanic first before combining mechanics in the piece control free building section, for example, where editing and building is combined. What I don't like about this map is the fact that it doesn't include a lot of realistic routines. The piece control free build section doesn't have enemies, and the edits you make in the edit course aren't really edits you'd make in a real game very often. Next up is Raiders Boxfight Practice Map version 3. This map is really extensive and includes a lot of different routines. For example, you can even warm up your blueprint edits if you'd want that. I again like to start with doing just the edit course section of the map to get used to doing one simple mechanic first before combining mechanics. What I don't like about this map is the fact that it's hard to figure out what kind of routines you should do and which ones you should skip. Because if you do every single one of these, it would take over an hour for sure. This map also doesn't include a lot of aiming routines, so maybe you should find an aiming routine on another map or use Kovacs if you're on mouse and keyboard. The final map I want to talk about in this video is Teadoh's warm-up map. I like this map because you can hand-pick what part of your mechanics you can warm up. For example, if you feel like you're actually quite warmed up, but your tunneling still feels off, then you can specifically warm up your tunneling some more, without having to do the rest of the course. This is also the only warm-up course on the list that tracks your time. What I don't like about this course is that it doesn't actually warm up your hands as much as the other maps on this list. So I'd recommend doing this map after you're done with another map and want to warm up some more. After you've warmed up using a creative map, I'd recommend fighting some realistic fights against a friend who is close to you in skill level. This will prepare you for actually using the mechanics you just warmed up in real fights. If you don't have any friends around your skill level, You can also play zone wars or box fights through the matchmaking hub. After you've done this, you're completely ready to start playing with smooth mechanics. I hope you enjoyed my rundown of how to warm up effectively. If you like my content, please consider joining our Discord where you can meet like-minded players looking to build connections and improve their gameplay. Good luck in your games, and I'll talk to you guys next week.